Well, it looks like we're live. And yeah, totally unannounced. So I'll do my usual thing of giving it a few minutes and see if anyone shows up. Frankly, I'll be amazed if anyone does, but I usually am. Eating. We have one. We have the one and only Erodian Thorn. Yeah, I'm just giving it a couple of minutes and see who comes along. Like, the fact that nobody knew anything about this meant that it's unlikely to be very many. But then it never normally is very many. So while I'm waiting, have you had much luck as far as Odyssey playing anything approaching reasonable goes? But tonight your favourite ED streamer obviously isn't doing anything, so you've decided to lower yourself to watching the shit that I'm churning out. I noticed you were in the 14 Eridani system a few days ago. I don't know if you were doing any settlement missions while you were there, but yeah, I've been to that system a few times, and without exception, every single settlement mission that I had taken for that system never worked. They never started. It wasn't that they were all in tourist settlements, because they never fucking work anywhere. No, these were for various different settlement types, and not one of them fucking worked. Something about that system, it's the whole place is affected. Trying a few covert heist missions to say it went badly is understating things. I quite like doing covert heist missions, actually. Yeah, they're pretty good. How's Super Pipeline 2? Yeah, it's probably every bit as shit as it was when I last played it. That review that I did was the last time I even looked at it. So, right, well, let's start the game anyway, and while we're waiting, I'll go through what I've done with regards to my suits and my weapons. So if no one's read the title, I'm going to be heading to a surface conflict zone. There's one in the system I'm in that is particularly good, and we'll be trying out all of the various weapons I've got. There is one particular loadout that I use in surface conflict zones pretty much all the time. I don't use anything else. At least two of my combat suit loadouts are, to put it mildly, utter fucking shite for conflict zones. So yeah, testing them out is likely to be interesting, shall we say. That, yeah, does not look good. That's a gaping great hole where the fucking pipes and all that are supposed to be. Yeah, it's going well. The easiest way to check through what I've got then is to do it through here. I do need some consumables. The trouble is, what I need are e-breaches. I had 86 of them. Where have those extra 4 come from? Oh well. So yeah, I need 10 e-breaches. I can't get them from here, obviously. So what's this? Every time I set off, and I'm pretty sure it shouldn't happen, I received a tipped off message. As soon as I step off the ship, the mission failed straight away as the alarm was going off already. Yeah, tipped off missions should only come up if you're doing like a settlement extermination. If it's a covert heist, then yeah, you shouldn't be getting that. So yeah, that definitely shouldn't happen. And because yeah, like you say, the alarms are going off the moment basically the moment you approach the base, let alone the moment you step out of your ship. So yeah, that is what is technically known as fucked up. You look so cool. Right. Interior, if I used the taxi, they'd never know it was me taking off. They were still ready for me turning up. Yeah, well the thing is, it's not just your ship, it's your name, what you look like, so they know, who is the passenger in the taxi that's showing up. So yeah, they're still going to know right off the bat, which is it's just bollocks, isn't it? Right, anyway, so where have I got? It's pretty much that I've finished everything. I've only got one of each suit. They're all at grade 5 and they're all fully modded. So with the Dominator suit, I have the extra ammo capacity, enhanced tracking, faster shield regeneration and night vision. Maverick suit, extra backpack capacity, reduced tool battery consumption, increased sprint duration and night vision. And the Artemis suit, improved jump assist, increased sprint duration, reduced tool battery consumption, and you guessed it, night vision. I know there are quite a few players who have bought like multiples of each suit and have been like engineering it for very specific uses. Clearly I haven't bothered doing that. I mean, I can see why people do it, but it's not for me. I mean, in the case of the Artemis suit, obviously, okay, I've got night vision on last, but that was because that was the last engineer that I unlocked. But, okay, I knew I wanted a jump and sprint duration, but I had no fucking clue what to put on as the third. Same with the Maverick suit. Now, okay, if I was doing it now, I probably would have put the quieter footsteps on instead of increased sprint duration, but I'm not exactly suffering as a result of not having that mod. The Dominator suit is about the only one that I can think of where having a couple of them might prove useful, but it's not like I've been having any difficulties doing anything combat related with this one. So yeah, it's not for me. I'll just stick with the 3 that I have. I won't bother with any variants. Now, when it comes to the weapons, again, they are all at grade 5 and they are all fully engineered. So I have one of everything, so I've got all 11 weapons. 3 of them I got purely for completionist's sake, because I very much doubt I'm ever going to use them, or at least well, okay, I'll show them in this video, but I have a feeling that once I've done this with this live stream, that'll be the last time I ever use them. So the P15, or the P45 as I call it, is definitely one of those. With how often I will ever use this thing, yeah, P45 is definitely the right name. So this has magazine size, stowed reloading, faster handling and stability mods fitted to it. Yeah. It's not a weapon I'm fussed about. The Karma AR-50, so this has magazine size, faster handling, stowed reload and reload speed. I think I fucked up a bit with the engineering on this. I saw that the stability bar is all the way up here, and I thought, well, there's no point putting stability on it because it's already like sky high. That's where I fucked up. I should have put stability on there. I should have put that on instead of probably either faster handling or reload speed. With the exception of magazine size, these other three, I basically put them on just for the sake of engineering the thing. I really couldn't think of anything else to fit to this fucking thing until it was too late. Again, it's not a weapon that I use very often, so it's not that big a deal. The Karma L6, the old rocket launcher. I mean, the good thing about this is once you've got it out to grade 5, damage 119.2. That's quite a hefty amount. But again, I barely use it. So I've put reload speed, faster handling, stowed reload, and I ended up putting on magazine size. I've been saying pretty much since Odyssey Alpha started, I just don't see the point of magazine size because it only adds one extra shot per clip. But I couldn't think of anything else to fit to it, so I was like, oh fuck it, I'll stick it on there. When I did my last stream, and indeed my first stream of Odyssey, I said that I've never used this in combat or indeed any other time. That is still the case, so yeah. Well, we'll give it a try sometime tonight anyway. Next then, the Intimidator. Again, so I've got stability, reload speed, improved hipfire accuracy and noise suppressor. I can't remember with this thing if the like, you know how you aim and look through the sights for all these other weapons. I can't remember if you could do that with this, but I noticed I couldn't after I put the improved hipfire accuracy on it. I'm wondering if that is why I can't do it, or if you can't do it right from the start with this thing. It's another one I don't use very often, so it's not the end of the world, but yeah, I noticed that anyway. And next, yes, the good old Manticora Oppressor, widely regarded by most people as the worst weapon in the game, and I go along with that 100%. This weapon is fucking shit. Grade 5, and I've put magazine size, stove reloading, faster handling, stability. It's shite. It's fucking useless, this thing. The shot speed is really slow. The damage it does is horrendously shit. I mean, it's fucking useless. But I mean, don't just take my word for it. I'll show it later on in the stream. But yeah, if you don't have one of these and you're not like really into completionism, don't waste your time with this fucking thing. Next, the TK Aphelion. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this thing either. And this has exactly the same mods as the oppressor, so stowed reload, magazine size, stability, faster handling. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great. There's far better out there. Next is the Manticora Executioner, the sniper's rifle. This is the first of the weapons that I do really like, but it is a very specific, it's used for very specific circumstances. It is purely for sniping. It's useless in a conflict zone. If you take it to a settlement for a mission or whatever, if you're having to take out scavengers, it's fucking great. You can wipe a lot of them out, and no one even knows you're there. So I do really like that. So this has stability, greater range, scope and audio masking. The scope mod I think is absolutely essential. Once you fitted the scope mod to this thing, you can't miss. It makes that much of a difference. And audio masking is particularly handy as well if you are going to be trying to go around as silently as you can. You can shoot all 13 scavengers at a site and none of them know you're there. So that's another mod that's definitely worth putting on. So I do like the old Executioner if I'm using it at the right sort of location. Then the C44. This is one of those weapons where when you first get it, it's a bit shit. Once you've got it up to grade 5 and you've put the right mods on it, it's fucking great. So I've got greater range, stowed reloading, stability and magazine size on this thing. And those mods along with the grade 5 upgrade, it turns a weapon that is initially a bit to a weapon that is fucking good. Great in conflict zones. Manticora Tormentor. This is another one that's pretty good if you use it in the right, the right sort of missions or whatever. I usually use this if I'm having to, slaughter the inhabitants of a settlement. The damage output means that most of the time it's one-shot kills. I modded it with reload speed, magazine size, stability, and noise suppressor. For those missions where you are killing people, basically wiping out a settlement, a lot of the time you are doing it inside buildings, so the noise suppressor is certainly handy. Also handy if you are hunting for opinion polls and fucking cat media and all that shit. A lot of the time you'll probably have to kill people who are getting in the way, and this is very handy for that. And with the noise suppressor, very few people here, so you can get away with it. So it's useful for that. TK Zenith, I used this in the last one. I mean, okay, admittedly, the last stream I did, I only went to a low intensity conflict zone. And, fucking Stevie Wonder could win in a low intensity conflict zone. So, wasn't really showing it to, it's full. But I do think this is another great weapon. It's another one where when you first get it, it's a bit shit. Well, it's very shit when you first get it. Once you've got it up to grade 5 and, with the right sort of modding, stability in particular, it becomes fucking great. This is definitely a weapon I recommend. As is the TK Eclipse, the second carbine. So this one, I've given it exactly the same mods as I gave to C44. So stowed reloading, greater range, stability, magazine size. In conflict zones, this weapon is basically a must-have for me. It's fucking great. So that's me weapons and me suits. So what we'll do. we'll head to the ship, and we'll take it to a conflict zone. There's one in particular that I have in mind. Trouble is, it's, you know, I think it's like the furthest planet or furthest moon away from where I am at the moment, which is a bit of a pain in the arse, but I see all the bits of our returned. That's good of it. So we are going to be going to it's a moon around planet 8C. Here it is, Rios's Stop, which is a high intensity conflict zone. But before we do that, let's have a look and see what we've got here. I'll see what the game's like after update 6. That will solve everything, won't it? Oh, I'm sure it will, yeah. No problems at all since, you know, yeah, after update 6. You look like Euron Greyjoy. I haven't got the remotest fucking clue who that is. It definitely looks better than Salamis' summer camp, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Could name a lot of things that are better than that, but I'm only going to be on here for about 2.5 hours, so yeah, I ain't got time to name them all.
Please observe safe speeds when traversing the docking bay.
Shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, I just remembered, I forgot to do my usual announcement of yeah, I've only got one screen, so I have to keep minimising the game in order to see any comments. So yeah, I'm not going to be replying to any comments while I'm actually taking part in any conflict zones. So this first one then, I'll be using the combat carbine loadout, and as the name suggests, it has the TK Eclipse, the Karma C44. It does have the Manticore Tormentor, which I never use. I just use the Eclipse and the C44. You don't need to use the Tormentor at all, you know, alongside those two. This is the yeah, this is the loadout that I use for conflict zones all the time. What sort of graphics card are you running for this? GTX 1070. Did you see Chris Pinter, maker of Elite the New Kind, ported Archimedes Elite to Windows? No, I didn't. Everyone does bang on about the Archimedes version of Elite being the best one. Yeah, I don't agree. Although I think the problem is when I played the Archimedes version, I mean, for a start it was emulated, and Archimedes emulation is fucking difficult at the best of times. But also I played, or tried to play it using the mouse, what a fucking load of grief that was. So yeah, I wasn't particularly bowled over by the Archimedes, but I suspect any Archimedes game, not that there was a vast number of them, but any such one, you've got to play it on original hardware. So I mean, the Archimedes used a RISC chip, so trying to emulate that on x86 architecture processors. Yeah, good luck with that. Was it a RISC chip or an ARM chip? One of the two anyway. With any luck, I won't have any crashes at desktop this time. I went through a phase over 5 days. I tallied up how many crashes to desktop I had, and it was 27. So yeah, averaged over 5 a day. To put that in the context, when I was doing the Odyssey Alpha, all 4 phases, I had a total of 5 crashes to desktop. And then with the published version, after patch 5, yeah, 27 in 5 days.
Orbital flight engaged.
So this place we're heading to, as the name might make you think, it is a tourist settlement. But although tourist settlements don't tend to be the best sites for conflict zones, well, at least not for me anyway, they are, well, this one in particular is paying quite well, I suspect, because it is a high intensity. So yeah, you still get the horrendous stuttering when you first arrive. That's nothing to do with the graphics card or anything, and it's everything to do with the fact that so much of the game has to go through the servers, and the servers are shit, and the netcode is extremely shit, and they just can't cope with, you know, the rather small number of people who are still left playing the game. Anyway, right, I will fight for this lot for this round. So yeah, we'll take out the old combat carbine loadout.
Secure this area for our faction.
And let's see how we do. Now in the high intensity conflict zones, I do tend to get killed at least once. But the thing with the conflict zones is there's no risk.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
You don't lose any of your combat bonds if you're killed. If you're killed, you just get dropped back into the conflict zone. The only way you can fail is if fucking sharpshooter cunt there. I'll have a bit of him. Yeah, the only way you can fail is if you are the last soldier for your faction still alive, and then you're killed off. Now my aim is a bit shit, but still. I did get a hit on him, so I got the layout. There doesn't now seem to be a lot of people from like Yorkshire and Lancashire inhabiting the galaxy in this game. I mean, you look at the AI, it's still atrocious. Although, I mean, at least they are actually moving here. There was one conflict zone I was at earlier today, and no one moved. Not one person. So it took me fucking ages, but I did eventually manage to clear out the area, but I had to kill every single enemy. Oh, fucking, yeah, that's right. Put them all there. Oh, fucking sharpshooter. There we go. Oh, okay, he's a friendly. Down to 45% on the old power. It's not like it's essential to recharge now, but there's no one else here, so I might as well.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Reinforcements inbound.
But I mean, yeah, you see what I mean about these carbine weapons. Yeah, they start off a bit shit when you first get them. But I mean, I just fucking absolutely tear through the enemies now.
Enemy support has arrived.
After, you know, all of the upgrades and that I put on the things.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Because it would help if I could fucking shoot straight.
Y'all come back up for us.
Oh, there is another one around here. I mean, if you're in low or medium intensities with these things, you can just use the laser carbine and nothing else, and it just fucking tears through everything. Looks like there's a load more just showing up behind me. Yeah, there we go. Scouts are no problem. Strikers are not that difficult, providing they don't get too close. Fuck. Yeah, okay. Where's this gun? Fucking, yeah, see, I can't get the aim. There we go. Right, what we got left around here? They're friendlies. Let's have a look over here. I think most of the enemies are, yeah, there's a load being dropped down there. This could prove to be a really bad idea. I'm going to be absolutely fucking surrounded by enemies. Well, I'll get some recharging done if nothing else. Fucking striker.
Enemy command is called in backup. The enemy is falling back. Keep the pressure up. Reinforcements are touching down. The enemy is
That's one way of doing it.
Alpha point secured. Charlie has come online. Foxtrot signal is online. Reload. Watch your back. Enemy forces inbound. Reinforcements inbound.
I don't seem to be doing too badly at the moment. So they're down to 410. Mind you, we've taken a fair few hits. We're down to 780. Now I'll redo it.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Can't see where the enemies are around there, but there are some more behind me.
Alpha's now online. Reinforcements are touching down. Charlie has come online.
Now I'm in a bit of trouble, I think. Fucking standing around.
Enemy command has called in backup. Reinforcements have arrived.
That's a fucking enemy sharpshooter. We'll definitely want that coming out of it.
Enemy is claiming Charlie.
Alright, they're friendlies.
Foxtrot signal is online. Enemy located.
Energy's getting a bit low. Suspect so is me ammo. The only drawback with the carbines is, yeah, you do go through ammo at a hell of a fucking rate.
Alpha point secured. The enemy is falling back. Keep the pressure up.
Alright, so they've all been dropped off on top of the roof here. Will I get away with this? I very much doubt it. Not that that's a fucking sharpshooter. Okay, that's a deal. Yeah, now I'm in a bit of bother. So let's try and get down to here. There we go.
Shield online.
Where's this enemy over here? There he is. She is.
Enemy engaged in Charlie. Enemy forces inbound.
Closing in.
Foxtrot taken by the enemy.
Well, it wasn't the intention to jump right over that fucking great billboard as well, but, you know, I'll take it.
Reinforcements inbound.
That's handy.
Target neutralized.
Not really a good idea to be sort of like jumping around all over the place in conflict zones, but, you know, for the moment anyway, I'm getting away with it. I suppose if you're jumping around against, like, you know, NPCs, it's okay, but yeah, if you're one of those who goes into conflict zones against, like, you know, other players, then yeah, then it may not be such a good idea to be jumping around too much. Not that I would bother going into conflict zones with other players. I just think that's, you know, you're playing Unreal Tournament then. You can't play Unreal Tournament. Okay, now it took a while to fucking finish that cut off.
Reinforcements are touching down.
Ah, fucking particular. I think faster reloading would have been a bit handy with this thing, but trouble is there are other mods that I think are more useful, so yeah, I had to sacrifice that one.
Reinforcements have arrived. Enemy support has arrived.
Yeah, I'm starting to run a bit low on ammo. I could really do with getting to an ammo cart
Completed. Put the last target
like
down.
this one.
Foxtrot signal is online.
That don't help either. proves to be a rather too risky strategy. There's only 2 left.
One enemy remaining.
There's only 1. He's almost certainly over here as well. There we go.
Looks like the day is ours.
Job done. So yeah, you get 300,000 for winning or completing the conflict zone. So that means in that conflict zone then I made 9,271,885. I've made more than that more often than not at this site, so yeah, that wasn't a particularly great one. So alright, well I'll do it, I'll recall the ship because I'm going to be changing the loadout for when we try this again. And we'll see what, if anything, has been said in the comments. I can imagine just how, you know, yeah, let's just say I can imagine what's been said. I wish my fucking ship would land closer. Right, boarding. Right, let's have a look. So, yeah, mouse controls are bollocks. That's for yeah, Archimedes Elite. Yeah. Starfighter 3000 runs really well on Raspberry Pi Risk OS. I don't know. What do you rate this game out of 10? Just wondering. I don't know yet, but Archie game. The only Archimedes game I played, shock horror, was Zark, or Zark, whatever it is, you know. If they've got to save all the server space for Planet Zoo. You know. Well, it's not going to be for Jurassic World, is it? You can't tell me that gurgling sound comes from someone who's just knocked unconscious. I think some of the death sounds in this are fucking hilarious. I don't think they were actually meant to be, but yeah, they are. Need to make grenades more usable. I mean, I've made the grenade key the enter key on the keypad, so it's right next to me on the you know, when I'm using my mouse. You know, just hit it with the thumb, and I just never use the fucking things. Yeah, I just think if you've got the right sort of like weapon loadout, you don't need them. So I'm going to move the ship closer so that I'm right on top of the place when I restart it. That'll do. We'll change the loadout. So we'll go from combat carbine to combat crap, which is perfectly named. So these are the weapons that, if you play the game my way, these are the worst weapons you could use. The oppressor, because it's just fucking shit. I don't like the Aphelion because the problem with the Aphelion is, right, you can't just take, you know, 2 laser weapons, and if you're using like the Manticore and the Maverick suit, and you take the aphelion, well, you know, there's no point then taking the Zenith. So you've got to choose between the P15 or P45 and the plasma weapon. The plasma weapon is great in the right sort of like, you know, in the right place, but out in the open, I think it's hopeless. Its shot speed is too slow, and its firing rate isn't great either. So yeah, that's why I don't like the aphelion, because the way that I play, it just doesn't fit in with my you know, the loadouts I use. And so because I've got the aphelion, I've used the P15 you know, secondary weapon, which I hate. I hate the, you know, having to constantly hammer away on the fire button to you know, fire a round of shots. So let's reset the instance then. For a minute I thought it wasn't going to reload. I also forgot to check how much that increased my rating by. So my mercenary rating is Gladiator, which I got to earlier today. I'm only just in it. I was at 2% at the start of this. Of course, we don't see the percentage, we just see the bar going up. Let's see how much it's gone up by. Not exactly a hell of a lot, but still, it's gone up. Right, choose sides. Well, I haven't gone down in anyone's estimate, so I'll stick with the same side. So here we go, combat crap loadout. I don't rate my chances with this at all.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Alright, here we go. I say we're going to see quite a few deaths in this one, several of them being my own, I think. The other thing is, 225 is the amount of ammo you carry, and that's with the additional ammo mod on the combat suit. 225, that's shit. No wonder you're going to be constantly running out of ammo with this fucking thing. Now, it would help if I could actually see some enemies. Where are they? Oh, okay. Now, don't do what it did last time and have them all just not moving. Alright, well, I suppose I can now put the shields up. Right, here we go. I think another reason why I don't like this weapon is that I'm shit at using it. I really am not very good with this thing at all. I mean, it does take their shields down at a fair rate, and you know, it does do some damage to you know, unshielded enemies. Certainly more than this fucking shitty thing does. Look, like, no problem avoiding it. Look how much damage it did per hit there. It's fucking shit, this thing. I don't think I'm going to be making 10 million or so with this one, especially with the way I aim. So also, because it's plasma, it should be okay with shields, but oh, fucking no. I remind you, this is grade 5. So if you've got this at, like, you know, a grade 1, it's no wonder you wouldn't fucking bother using the thing. It's fucking useless. Let's try the P45, which I'm fucking hopeless at aiming with. There we go.
Reinforcements inbound.
Yeah.
Charlie was secured.
You want to know the one good thing about the Aphelion, or in my books anyway, the one good thing about it? I like the noise it makes when your ammo is starting to run low.
Echo is lit up.
That's about it. I really am not going to be much help to any of these cunts here.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Fuck it, hang on. There a bunch of his fucking shields out, wouldn't it? This is fucking awful.
Enemy forces inbound.
Yeah. Oh, hang on, that's an enemy. Okay. I thought it was on the outside.
Reinforcements are
Oh,
touching
could
down.
do with powering up here.
Suit recharging. Suit fully charged.
I could also probably do with
Junk up Echo
the
force.
ammo sorting out.
The enemy has taken Alpha. Charlie has come online.
Yeah, that certainly helped.
Foxtrot signal is online. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Cut more over it. And look how little damage it's fucking doing.
Incoming grenade!
Grenade incoming!
Enemy support has arrived.
Alright. That's all that lot. Now everyone just stands there looking up.
Charlie was secured.
So while everyone's just standing there watching.
Delta is now online.
I guess now would be a good time to actually start killing people.
Moving to weapons range. Moving up.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy. Moving towards target. Inbound. Keep it up. The enemy's on the back foot.
Where's this cunt?
Target eliminated.
Fucking down anyway. Alright, so we've got enemies behind and in front, so yeah, we're about to get fucking surrounded.
Foxtrot taken by the enemy. Reinforcements are coming down. Charlie has come online.
Reloading.
So I can't even fucking see them while I'm...
Got an angle here. Repositioning.
Enemy command is calling backup.
See, if I had a carbine there, then I could have just mown a lot of them down, no problem.
Enemy engaged in
Oh, now there's a fucking load more of them coming. Yeah, I'm amazed we are actually ahead of them in this. I'm just seeing massive boys, everyone's getting in each other's fucking way. There's someone, I think, an enemy standing right behind me. Oh, my fucking suit's a bit low. I can't even fucking charge up my suit.
Echo is lit up.
Well, seeing as I'm, using weapons that are no good for fucking nobody, yeah, I can just leave here, power up.
Reinforcements have arrived.
It's not going to make much difference to this lot. Yeah, they clean them all away, no problem. Didn't need me here. Alright, looks like that's that lot done. Hang on. It looked like he was fucking shooting at me. Yeah, you can't take friendly fire, so... See, what I would normally do is take down their shields with the lasers, which, you know, is all fucking standard stuff, and then go in with the assault rifle. But of course the assault rifle I've got is this fucking thing. Well, it's no wonder they don't fucking move when they see me firing that at them. Stop the fight, I've got to stop me fag out, you cunts. It looks like we are so on top of them in this battle that, you know, got no problem, which is just as well, really. Oh, I did get a hit on him. But not in. Oh, no, it looked like I got a payout for him as well. Right, I need more ammo for this fucking thing. I might as well recharge while I'm here. I can't see where the enemy has gone. Oh, there they are at Foxtrot.
Reinforcements are touching down. Enemy support has arrived. Foxtrot taken by the enemy.
I just can't get on with the fucking firing of that P45.
Just you and me.
Oh no, it's just me now.
Reinforcements inbound.
Cover me! Attention to flank! Hostile in the area!
Enemy command has called in backup. We got the advantage. Keep going.
I think there was only one there, Echo, yeah. It sounds like he's absolutely fucking pissing down outside. Oh, fucking sharpshooter, just what I need.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Oh, this cunt is another one. He's going to fire at point blank range. Jesus fucking Christ. That was too close. It doesn't matter how fucking slow their shot speed is. When they're firing at that sort of fucking range, yeah. If they hit you, you're dead.
Enemy forces inbound.
Right, looks like there's no one there. They must all be over here then. Yeah, here they are. I mean, you take the shields down quick enough with this thing, which is fine, but, you know, what do you use once you've taken the shields down? Apart from this thing still. Will you switch to that fucking load of wank?
Enemy support has arrived.
To be honest, the way I play, I actually think that the old P45 is worse.
Focusing on the target.
Moving towards target.
I think we're about to get some, yeah, there you go. So we got some thunder to accompany us on this conflict zone. Fucking, yeah, I'm surrounded by the cunts now.
Enemy forces inbound. Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Yeah, I see the rest of the, yeah, the troops on my side are quick to react. Look, these lot are all still facing the other way.
Enemies behind! Moving the flank!
Hostile sighted.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Reinforcements inbound.
Target acquired.
He took some finishing off, but he did finally go down. I need to sort out the old health.
Enemy support
There's
has
another
arrived.
enemy around here. So he's just been killed. And already I need more fucking ammo for this thing. So this thing just goes through ammo at such a fucking rate.
Moving to flank. Hostile in the area. Closing distance to target. Moving to weapons range.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Alright, too many enemy reinforcement lists to come in. There's too much of the old suit health left either. Alright, let's get this
Targets are on their own. Eliminate them.
sorted out.
Cover me. Target down. Reloading. Watch my six.
There's still one, oh, fucking barely see it. One, two, I think there's 5.
Closing distance.
And there they all are.
Target eliminated!
Watch the back.
Oh, get out of the fucking way.
Enemy sighted.
Alright, one left. He's over
One enemy
here.
remaining. Hunt them down.
Alright.
Target neutralized!
More enemies are
There we go.
waiting at the port.
Oh, that took a lot longer than I thought it would. Certainly a lot longer than it would normally take if I had, you know, a decent loadout. But yeah, these ones, they're just absolute shit. So I made about 7, close to 8 million, which is a lot better than I thought I would do. But yeah, I could make far more than that. if I'd brought the right fucking loadout, or if I was using the right loadout anyway. So that is the combat crap loadout. Yeah, I hate these fucking weapons, all three of them that I use in this. I know plenty of people who use the Aphelion a hell of a lot, and they swear by it. They say, oh, it's fucking great. I'm fucked if I can see why. I mean, you're carrying such a pissant little amount of ammo, and yeah, and also, what are you going to carry with you as your secondary weapon? Certainly not the fucking oppressor. But as shit as the oppressor is, and let's face it, it is fucking shit. I think the P45 is worse. I can't stand that fucking thing. Now, I dare say, certainly in the case of the P45, it's because I'm shit at using it. But, you know, I've got one of all of the weapons. There are better weapons out there I can use. So I have no wish to get any better with it, because I'm never going to use the fucking thing. So reputation has gone down with GOM Collective, but I'll fight for them in the next one. So we'll change loadout now to combat rocket launcher, which means this will be the first time I've used the rocket launcher in a conflict zone. And also I can show you why I fucked up with modding the AR-50. Yeah, I mentioned in the when I was going through the loadouts, I should have put stability on it, but I haven't, and it's, yeah, you'll see why I should have done. So we'll move a bit closer. Alright, and then we'll reset it. And while that's there, let's have a look at what we've got on the old chat here. Hi, did they introduce? Oh, fucking hell! I hope that's a joke. There are no words to describe how sick I am of hearing people banging on about ship interiors. I hope they never come. Better to hit them over the head with the butt of the gun than shoot them. Is that referring to the oppressor? Because that is all it's good for. Or the P45. Just looking at the expansion. Yeah, the expansion that's not working very well at the moment. Evening all, sorry I'm late to the party. Yeah, so you should be sorry. Our emojis are down in the Lukozer chat, only because I don't have a method of fucking banning them. Elite Dangerous has morphed into Halo. Well, it's more a sort of poor man's Unreal Tournament, if you ask me. But I've never caught a Lukozer live stream. Well, yeah, aren't you honoured? You've now done it. Can't say I'm a big fan of 3D shooters or ideas like Destiny and Halo, but I'll probably give this a shot as I like Elite. We don't want to do that yet because it's a fucking bollocks up. It is in such an awful state. Even the most hardcore of Elite Dangerous fans will tell you, don't go near it. The best way to play Odyssey at the moment is to totally avoid all of the Odyssey content and just carry on playing it like it's Horizons. Yeah, I hate games like Apex and Unreal Tournament. I kind of enjoy this despite it being a mess. I mean, I used to like Unreal Tournament back in the day, but that was what? 99? You know, we're talking 22 fucking years ago. The last FPS game that I played that I really liked was Half-Life 2. And I can't even remember how old that is, but it's fucking old enough. It's got to be, what, 15 years at least? Ed Regan, what weapon mods have you got? I went through them all at the start. I've got them all on the... yeah, I've got all of my weapons modded. Yeah, when this is finished, if you go through the replay, yeah, I went through them all. I noticed Lukozer was actually the first of the UK group, as I call you guys, who I ever discovered. I always thought Caution of Stardust was from the UK. Oh, shows what I fucking know. Oh, fucking smoke in my eyes. Looking up a review for Zaxxon on Arcade. That was the first Lukozer video I ever saw. That's fucking quite a few years ago, wasn't it? I did the Zaxxon Arcade review. I think it was. Right, anyway. Back to this. So, yeah, so now we're going to be using, say, 3 different weapons again. Including the rocket launcher. This is the only loadout that I have where the rocket launcher is included. And yeah, apart from one time in the alpha, I've never used the thing. So I am going to be utter shit at it. Of that there is no question. But yeah. Right, so we'll fight for old Gom this time, and here we go.
Get to it, Commander.
I think I'm going to use the Zenith for most of the time in this one. Again, I forgot to check what changes that had made to my rating. Oh well.
Enemy forces inbound. Shield activated.
Wow, the old Zenith is certainly a bit weedy now. Oh yeah, yeah, it used to be fucking great, but that was when I was going to low intensity zones. Yeah. I mean, it's not shit, but you know, it ain't fucking good either. Where's this fucking health bar gone? I couldn't see it.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Okay, right, it's I'm sure that wasn't meant to be fucking silent. There we go. Bit ammo heavy to take out one person there. Oh, hang on. If they've all congregated up on the roof here.
Reinforcements are touching down. We've claimed Bravo. Charlie was secured.
Yeah, that was fucking good, wasn't it?
Enemy support has arrived. Echo has lit up. Foxtrot signal is online.
Well, it's got entertainment value, I'll give it that. But the trouble is, yeah, once I've reloaded this one,
Reinforcements inbound.
right, so this, yeah, this is the last reload I've got. I've got to fucking get my ammo sorted out again after this.
Enemy command has called in backup.
Alright, that's them two. Fuck it. Let's get the ammo sorted out, because I need it. And that was with faster reload.
Suit recharging. Reinforcements have arrived. Suit fully charged.
Alright, now who was that cunt that was firing? Over here.
They've been hit. Foxtrot taken by the enemy.
Fuck it.
Backup Echo for us.
The wrong fucking weapon.
Alpha is now online. Shield online. Foxtrot signal is online.
Fucking, yeah, I thought I was getting a bit mullered there. Right, get his fucking shields down now. This thing, yeah, it does decent damage, but it is horribly unstable. Even though the bar showing stability, oh, I can't resist. How many did I take out? None.
Give me cover.
Foxtrot taken by the enemy. Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Yeah, that was good. There we go. Bit of overkill, but
Bravo is online. The enemy has taken Alpha.
so was that.
We're pushing the enemy back. Don't give them an inch. Echo has lit up.
Right, so low. Oh, fucking hell, there's a fucking enemy sharpshooter in the area. Actually, I'll tell you what, looking at that just then, stability don't look that terrible. It's not great, but it's not dire.
Enemy force
Damage rate from this thing is certainly pretty handy. At least it would be if I could fucking aim with it. Yeah, I had a feeling that covers a sharpshooter, and I was too slow moving then.
shield online. Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
He's still hanging around.
The enemy has captured Bravo.
Where the fuck's he running to? Well, he's dead anyway. Yeah, I did like that.
The enemy took Echo. Suit battery low.
God dear. There's plenty of enemies around here now. And my suit power's low.
Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
You know, if I didn't keep shooting the people on my own side. I mean, I don't do any damage to them. And likewise, they don't do any damage to me if they fire at me. But that's not the point. Get some more fucking ammo for this thing.
Reinforcements inbound.
I mean, again, I'm only getting 15 shots with this thing, and that's with the additional ammo. Fucking sharpshooters got taken out before I had a chance to blow the cunt up.
Alpha is
What I really need to do is sort of have them, you know, like one or two of them close to each other. Or at least two of them close to each other. Like over there. And I fucking missed.
reinforcements have arrived.
Fucking 3 shots with this thing, and yeah, the health on the old sharpshooter there barely fucking moved. Same there. Now his fucking shields are back up. So I'm just not fucking doing enough damage with this thing. And he's down, but yeah, not through me.
Alpha. Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Again, the audio's a bit fucked up. There's another fucking enemy sharpshooter in the area. Hang on. Oh yeah, okay. I thought he fired at
Alpha point secured.
his own bloke then.
Enemy
Yeah,
command
fucking
is called in
sharpshooter cunt.
backup. Echo has lit up.
Yet pretty good payout for taking those cunts out as well, so it's even more a reason to fucking deal with them.
Reinforcements inbound. Foxtrot taken by the
Power up.
enemy. Charlie has come online. Keep it up. The enemy's on the back foot. Enemy forces
Oh, only
inbound.
just. This is a bit on the close side, this battle. Closer than the last cold open. I can't see where that fucking target is. He's obviously on the ground.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, fucking yeah, that was good.
Chalk up Echo for us. Enemy has claimed Charlie.
Alright, we've got a few of them over here.
Foxtrot signal is online. Alpha is now online. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
Well, I took one of them out.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Target acquired.
Reloading. Watch my six.
There's a fucking enemy for a minute. Alright, I'm about to burn my fucking fingers on my fag here, so yeah. Stop the fight, I'm putting my fag out again.
Enemy support has arrived. Reinforcements have arrived.
Reloading.
The audio keep fucking cutting out. It's starting to get really irritating there. Is that another enemy up there? Yes it is.
Alpha point secured. Enemy forces
Yeah,
inbound.
might as well get some more ammo again. Don't need it so much for this, but
Charlie has come online.
everything else. Right, everyone's making a beeline for over there, so can't see much going on over there though. No, it's because they killed them all now, so everyone's now coming back this way. My fucking suit power's low again. Alright,
Charlie was secured.
ship's coming in to drop a load off.
The enemy's on the back foot.
Here they are. Now, see if I can time this right.
Echo has lit up.
Didn't fucking take a single one out.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Scattered them about a bit, but that was it.
Foxtrot taken by the enemy. Enemy command is called in backup.
I'm sure if I was a half decent aim, I probably could have done a fair bit with those lot that got dropped off. Whoa, we dropped thrown a grenade. Hang on.
Reinforcements are touching down. Enemy forces inbound.
Right, they're all over the fucking place. Alright, here comes one here. Let's see what I can do with this.
You're dead.
Alpha is now online.
Yeah, I can send him into fucking orbit. That's what I can do with him.
Inbound.
Looks like another ship coming in to drop these cunts off. So if their friend is, these are the ones I want.
Enemy reinforcements
Got a
are
couple of
coming in
them.
hot. Reinforcements have arrived. The enemy has taken Alpha.
So explosive damage, their shields absorb so much of it that I don't really do very much until,
Online.
unless I can take their shields down first.
Charlie is now online. Enemy support has arrived. Shield is online.
Somehow you can't. Not intend to use that, but oh well.
Shield online.
Think you can take me? Move into weapons range.
Right, they don't have many. Yeah, that's where they're coming from. They don't have many
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
reinforcements left.
We've claimed Bravo. Only a few more enemies left. Wipe them out.
Hey, that's my last shot with that thing.
Alpha is now online.
Oh, that's one.
Reinforcements inbound.
Fucking, how many more of them? I thought this was supposed to be the last of their reinforcements. If I'd known there was going to be yet this many more coming along, I would have fucking redone the rocket launcher ammo.
Reinforcements are touching down.
Watch my stick.
Target down.
Reload, you can't. Not that.
Shield off, lady inbound. Go, go, go!
Right, I think there's only one left. Oh, it's a fucking sharpshooter.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Don't you fucking even think about it, you cunt.
No more enemies left.
That was too close.
We'll have your payment waiting at the port.
Well, there we are. Yeah, that's not a loadout I'm likely to use very often. The rocket launcher has entertainment value, but that's really about all it has got. Now, how much did I make from that one? I don't think I got very many at all. 8.4 million. Well, that's more than I thought. That's a lot more than I thought I was going to get. So, yeah, I'll certainly take that. Right, well, let's recall my ship and we'll get ready to do the final change, which I've deliberately kept till last because it's a loadout that I like if I'm in the right circumstances. This is not the right circumstances. I am amazed that so far I have not been killed once, and that was the third time I've done this fucking conflict zone. Well, on this stream. So, yeah, I'll fight for GOM again next time. In the combat plasma loadout. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm not going to be much help to this lot. The combat plasma, it's one of two extremes, because I've got the sniper's rifle, but I've also got the plasma pistol and the shotgun, and they are really sort of like close-up weapons, whereas the sniper's rifle definitely ain't. So yeah, I don't rate my chances with this one. Right, so combat plasma, there we are. So bring this thing closer again, because otherwise I'll be running for fuck knows how long before I get to the conflict zone itself. Now let's have a look, see what that's done. So I'm just up to the end of the first E in Mercenary. Well, it's not bad, I suppose. Right, while we are resetting, let's have a look and see if we've got any more in the old messages thing here, isn't it? Talking bollocks here, it does not look like they used the lovely height and depth on the scanner for ground battles. No, they haven't. Because it's shit. According to Stardust, I'm from the USA and I like cutesy platform games and TV shows. I'm wearing a Pikachu shirt at the moment. It's a fucking brave man who admits that. And teddy bears. Fucking hell. We don't ban, we do ridicule. We certainly fucking ridicule. I do ban people when they deserve it, but on deal with that, I probably deserve it, and the Smurfs and the Care Bears probably shouldn't be enjoyed by a grown man. Never was truer a fucking word spoken. The Care Bears, Jesus Christ. But Hello Kitty should be enjoyed by all. You really are trying to get yourself banned from this channel, aren't you? What's the balance like on this challenge? Well, I'm in a high intensity conflict zone, so as far as surface conflict zones get, yeah, what you're seeing is currently as difficult as it gets. Low intensity conflict zones, even Stevie Wonder would say they're too easy. I'm bracing for the impending insults heading my way when he reads chat. Yeah, well, you got them, or at least the start of them. Do you think it's better to plug away at enemies or try and capture the control points in terms of earnings? Shooting enemies. Capturing control points, I think it's a waste of time. You only get 3,000 if you take them. So, yeah, I ignore them. I just keep going after the enemies all the time. A gay American who likes cutesy things, I'm doomed. Well, I've got no problem with gays, but yeah, an American who likes cutesy things, yeah. Everything except Lukozer's commentary is so PG-13. Yeah, well, it's not by intent, but I seem to have turned down the commentary a little bit so far tonight. Right, anything else on here? I watch all kind of bollocks. There's no fucking surprise. You're here, aren't you? It's a group of all-stars in chat that watch an all-star gaming channel. Fucking hell. More like barrel scraping channel, you know. Right. fourth one then. So this will be, yeah, the combat plasma. God, fucking hell. This, I don't think this is going to go well. Mind you, didn't I say that about the two previous ones? Right, just wait for that to come up. There we go. So we'll fight with Gom. Apparently I'm allied with both again now, but I'll still fight for Gom anyway, because, yeah, I'm a bit shit on this one. Combat plasma. Yeah. Somewhere in the back of my mind I thought this was a good idea. I mean, I'm going to have to try and do a lot of sniping this time because, yeah, I just, fucking sharpshooter is the first enemy, just what I fucking need. It also would help if I remember to put my fucking shields on, Jesus Christ. And it would also help if I got my fucking aim right. So, yeah, this has got off to a blinding start. I already seriously need the old first aid kit. Right, let's try that again. So I can get the shields down in one shot, but the shot speed is not fast enough. I didn't get his shields down in one shot, so it's not foolproof.
Moving to weapons range. Make sure you've got cover.
I fucking only hit him after he died. I think I just shot that bloke through the legs, so it fucking missed.
The enemy has taken Alpha.
Ah, fucking what? Right.
Enemy has claimed
Let's
Charlie.
use an actual sniper's rifle if I'm going to be doing sniping.
Online. Reinforcements inbound. Enemy command has called in backup. Bravo is online.
Can't really be moving here. Look, he's not even fucking looking.
Target down.
I think he's been taken out before I even got my shot off. Alright. He's a long old way, but his shields are down, but everyone's running away anyway. So I can take people's shields down. The trouble is they all then start fucking running away when I do that. So I need to be sure that, you know, others are there to finish them off once I've taken the shields out. There we go.
Enemy support has arrived.
So this, it's really not conflict zone, this weapon. Well, not ideal for conflict zone anyway. So he should be standing, you know, oh fucking hell, the bloke who I was supposed to help out goes and gets himself killed. Fucking useless cunt. Now I need, that was quite handy, even just sort of like standing there and letting me shoot him. Now I've got to go and get my suit powered up. Yeah, this could be interesting with this thing.
Enemies behind. I've got you. Go, go, go!
Reinforcements inbound.
Suit fully charged.
Catch this.
Ah, then I fucking, there's me saying you can't miss.
Enemy support has arrived.
See, so take the shields down, but that's all I can do. I've got to be able to do one-shot kills with this. And I really have to be not moving.
Reinforcements are touching down. Charlie has come online. Target.
Closing in.
I can't see where any of the enemies are, so they must be down on ground level. Yeah, they are.
Foxtrot is ours. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot.
I'm gonna search my fucking shields down. I can't believe we're winning this battle, because I am doing fuck all. This is definitely going to be the lowest scoring one
Are ready to deploy.
as far as, like, you know, the credits earned. I wonder if I could fucking actually hit something.
Enemy sighted. That's it.
Okay, let's try the shotgun then. Well. Fucking...
Enemy support has arrived. Enemy is flanked Charlie. Shield online. They're setting the pace. Push forward. Reinforcements
Oh yeah, now we're getting beaten.
Bravo is online.
Oh, and I'm nearly dead.
Vital signs weak. Shield offline. Vital signs stabilized.
The enemy has taken Alpha.
Shield
With this, I've got to get in closer, and I don't like doing that. So
Echo has lit up.
yeah, that looks like a fucking sharpshooter there. It is. Just about got away with that.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
I also need to fucking sort out the energy again.
Target's down. Shield down.
Enemy command is called in.
That ain't bad. But the trouble with the old shotgun is, yeah, the damage is so inconsistent. I could fire from, you know, about like 30 feet away and like really doing their health and their shields and what have you, and the next shot I do next to fuck all. Like there. I've fired 3 shots at this cunt and they haven't done a fucking thing.
Reinforcements have arrived.
See, now I've taken his shields down, but I'm nearly dead, so...
Enemy reinforcements
Switch to
are coming in
that.
hot.
Yeah, shotgun does not go for me in a conflict zone. Oh, I got a bit lucky there. I had some cunt using a...
Target located.
I'm fucking surrounded.
Fall back. Hostile in the area.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Who the fucking hell is that? Oh, it's a fucking sharpshooter over in at distance.
Enemy command is called in backup. The enemy took Echo.
It's fucking awful. It's no wonder we're losing this one.
Foxtrot signal is online.
Shield down.
More shields down. I'm out of health packs, so I'm going to have to get one of those before... yeah, in case... Where the fucking hell's it gone? Oh, it's over here. And now I've got to use another one. Alright, okay, here we go. As I fucking start using this useless fucking piece of shit again. And I'm fucking walking straight into the path of another sharpshooter. So, well, I mean, my shields are back up, but yeah, once again, my health is fucked. And I'm walking into this.
Reinforcements inbound.
I'm already at the stage where I'm basically just trying to survive. Because I can't do a fucking thing with the weapons I've taken.
Move back to this position.
Took out that sharpshooter's shields, but I think that's all I did.
Contested by the enemy. The battle's slipping away. We've got to try harder.
Oh, not another fucking one.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy.
Vital signs stabilized. Shield online.
Cunt.
Found you.
What? I thought there was another fucking enemy saying he found me. And there's another enemy sharpshooter, and I've got totally the wrong fucking weapons for dealing with them.
Enemy has captured Bravo.
Shield online.
Enemy command has called in backup.
Yeah, I do not rate my chances here.
Reinforcements have arrived.
What the fucking hell is this thing supposed to be doing? Got one.
Got to see in combat. Get some guns over there.
Fucking sharpshooter got it. About fucking time I took one of them cunts out. I need ammo, but there are so many of the enemy around because I can't fucking do anything that, yeah, I can't get to any of the ammo crates down here.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy. Enemy forces inbound.
Shield down.
So they have 705 still, and we're down to 400, so yeah, we are way out of it. Alright, let's try and get some ammo here. Alright. Not going to help an awful lot, but...
Reinforcements inbound. Echo has down. Foxtrot taken by the enemy. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Charlie has come online.
This seems to be the weapon I'm having the most luck with at the moment. Fucking sniper's rifle. Oh, here we fucking go. Look, pal, I'm trying to fucking... I'm trying to sort my fucking... yeah, there we go.
Enemy forces inbound.
Where's the enemy? There.
Target acquired.
Now, dare I say it, it looks like we are starting to catch up a little bit.
Enemy has claimed Charlie. Reinforcements are touching down. Foxtrot signal is online.
I'm trying to take these cunts from a long old distance, but yeah, I can't really do it. They're friendlies. And we are catching up, but we are such a long way behind that I don't think it's going to be enough. Here comes some more of these cunts.
Enemy support has arrived.
I mean, part of the problem is, yeah, I only get 3 shots before I have to reload.
Out of the way. Hostile sighted. Target down.
Reinforcements inbound.
Moving up.
That was a bit of luck there.
Reloading. Watch my six.
Okay, if he wants to stay there and let me shoot him, then yeah, I'll oblige. We are definitely catching up with these cunts.
Being outmatched, we have to step up the fight. Reinforcements have arrived.
Okay, so yeah, we're definitely getting better, and then I have this cunt saying, "Oh, we're being outmatched. We're gonna fucking die." Yeah, cheers. Good for morale, you, wouldn't you?
Reloading. Watch my
Enemy
back.
forces
Target
inbound.
neutralized.
Pin him down.
Fucking hell, there's me saying he can't miss with this. And then I'll do that. There we go.
Reinforcements inbound. We claimed Bravo.
Oh, that was a fucking smart idea, wasn't it? Like, stand there and...
Echo has lit up. Enemy command has called in backup.
Target in sight.
Closing distance to target.
Alpha point secured.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright.
Reinforcements are ready to deploy. Foxtrot signal is online.
Another... I was going to say, he looks like a fucking sharpshooter. That was quite handy.
Enemy behind.
Well, we certainly closed the gap. I mean, we were way behind. We're still losing. Hurry up. Fucking what a waste.
Foxtrot is ours. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Bravo is online.
I've got another fucking sharpshooter in the area.
Enemies on my six. Target down. Don't make it easy for us. Fall back and regroup.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Offline.
Grenade out.
Shield online.
Chalk up Echo for
Okay.
us. Enemy forces inbound. Alpha is now online.
Now I have a horrible feeling this one here, yeah, he's a fucking sharpshooter and I am fucking nearly dead.
Shield online.
Alright, last health pack. Sounds like, yeah, they got the cunt.
Inbound.
I did a lot of damage to that sharpshooter and I didn't get the payout for it. Yeah, cheers guys. Cunts. I think I've used all of these. Yes, I have.
Enemy command has called in backup.
I need to hope this area is a bit clear. How the fuck we're ahead? How the fuck did we do that? I'm not going to argue, but I am going to yeah, sort of make it out.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Now where are these fuckers? I mean we're ahead, but not by much. So fucking reloading.
Reinforcements inbound.
Cover me. Attacking the flank.
Where the fuck's he gone? He's down here. Now I've got to get my suit power up again.
We claimed Bravo. The enemy reinforcements are depleted, but the last target's down. Charlie was secured.
How the fuck is... Yeah,
Echo has lit up.
I was firing right at him.
Bravo is online.
Shield online.
Hostile in the area.
Reinforcements are touching down.
Target neutralized. All back on recon.
Cover me. Reloading. This position.
Hunting down.
Yeah, hip fire accuracy on this thing is a bit shit.
Target down.
Oh, I think these cunts here are the last of them.
I'm moving. Give me cover. Go.
They've been hit.
Only 2 left.
Have arrived.
One left.
There's only one enemy left. Eliminate them.
I have no fucking clue how we won that.
Day is ours.
Shield deactivated.
We'll have to
Um, yeah. Yeah, like I said, in the right circumstances, that loadout is pretty good. This is definitely not the right circumstances. It was fucking hopeless here. How much did I make? Surely I didn't make much here. Let's have a look. Six, fucking hell. Well, I made far more than I thought I did anyway. So the two totals are nigh on identical. Just about 370,000 between them. So I've made close-ish to 34 million in these 4. I didn't think there was going to be anything like that. What we got in the comms? There's the old reputations, which are constantly going backwards and forwards. There we are. So that is all 11 guns, and yeah, I mean, you can't really go by this stream as to which ones are good and which ones are shit, because I'm pretty hopeless at using an awful lot of them. I tend to stick with the same ones all the time because they work for me. Yeah, I got all the rest for completionists, like a serious case of smoky eyes here. Yeah, they're great. They're great. You know, if you use them in the right place, and high intensity conflict zones. Certainly for the 3 I've got on me at the moment, are not the right place. Alright, let's see what's in the chat here. Oh my fucking god, the plasma projectiles are so slow. What, on the sniper's rifle? Yeah, I mean, the thing is that the sniper's rifle it's great if if you're using it in a settlement mission and they don't know you're there. And then absolutely fine. But using them in a conflict zone, it's a shit choice of weapon. I mean, if you can get a hit, great. They do a massive amount of damage, but fucking hell. I love the baddies just stand there stationary so you can snipe them from 100 metres with the world's slowest projectile. Yeah, to say the AI leaves a bit to be desired is a masterpiece of understatement. I don't think Deadshot has a lot to worry about. No, I don't think so. That gurgle death is so funny. In one of the videos I did, the one where I was showing you to do or where to get opinion polls and cat media and all that shit, there was one point where I was found by one of the guards, one of the security. And he was about to fire on me, and he's supposed to say you're done for, but because I shot and killed him at the right time, and so you got the like the death sort of like howl or whatever, it really did sound like he said you dumb fuck, which well, Odyssey does provide its comedy in some places. Is there a land battle with cutesy creatures for Cauldron, and would you have downloaded it if it did? Well, closest to that is in No Man's Sky, but here we go. Saw the enemy there was called Stephen Harris. Don't kill him. Yeah, a bit late for that, I think. A sniper rifle is pretty lethal. Well, it is if you get if you can get the hits in, but say in a conflict zone you can't, because everyone's moving around too quickly and the projectile speed is so slow. So like I say, it's one to do. If you're moving silently along like the rooftops and that, the enemy have no idea you're there. Guaranteed one shot kill. Yeah, that's where it excels. This close quarters gun battle has all the intensity of an episode of University Challenge. See, that is high praise, as far as I'm concerned, because University Challenge, I think, is one of the best television programs there is at the moment. Was this in open or private group with many NPCs? That's private group. Hostile in the area guys are real help. Oh yeah, especially earlier on when I think I already mentioned it. I was in this exact conflict zone, and it was fucked up, and none of the NPCs moved. They all just stood there, and if the reinforcements came in, they dropped out of the ship and then just stood there. So of course I had to go round and kill every single one of the enemies. I mean, it was quite handy. I made like 30 million from one conflict zone, but it was fucking boring and fucking tedious because I couldn't really, I was there for a fucking age, and because I was the only one firing, and yet you would still keep hearing like people on your side shouting out hostile in the area. Well, cheers. Any danger of you actually moving and fucking going sorting him out? No, you just stand there. I'll fucking go and do them all. See, it's a good job I didn't take the sniper's rifle for that thing. You don't particularly like any of the weapons I prefer to use. Well, which weapons do you prefer to use? So in conflict zones, for me, it's the two carbines. If I'm doing missions to take out scavengers, then it's the sniper's rifle. The TKZ is a bit of a sort of like all-rounder. I'll use that for various places. Aphelion and AR6. The rocket launcher. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, the rocket launcher has, it has entertainment value, but that's that's all it really has for me. And the Ophelia, I can't stand it. I just think, I mean, it doesn't have enough ammunition, and it means that for a secondary weapon, I've got to take something shit. I've either got to take the P45 or that plasma pistol. Now, the plasma pistol and the plasma shotgun, they have their uses. They're great if you're doing those missions where you've got to slaughter everybody in a settlement. So a lot of the time you're in the buildings killing them all. Because with those things, yeah, one shot kill, bang, they're dead, no problem. So yeah, there are weapons that I do like if it's in the right circumstances. My Crite Mark II is a fair weapon. Yeah, it does do a fair bit of damage in conflict zones and that. The only problem is, I mean, because you can use ships in conflict zones, and it makes conflict zones unbelievably easy. But you don't get anything added to your mercenary rank. Speaking of which, where is it up to now? It's just reached the end of the E. Yeah. Progress through Gladiator is obviously going to be really slow. I dread to think what progress through Deadeye is going to be like. Right, anyway, let's go and cash these in. Where's the nearest? There it is. Tikhon Revolve. So, yeah, here anyway.
Landing gear retracted.
Well, I think, especially with that last one, it is fucking miraculous that I was never actually killed at any point. And with that last one again in particular, it's a miracle that we won all of the battles. So I must have been doing something right, but yeah, fucked if I know what it was. They're putting in soldiers with rocket launchers at conflict zones, I think I heard. Yeah, update 6. I know they're doing a couple of things to conflict zones, basically just to up the challenge, because unless you deliberately handicap yourself like I just have been with using shit weapons and that, they're too easy. So yeah, I got no problem with them doing that. I would rather they just, I say just, increase the AI, or at least put some in, because we saw there, a lot of time they just stand there waiting for you to shoot them. Which isn't really much of a challenge, I mean, the AI in Unreal Tournament, a game that's 22 years old, was better than the AI in this. So once I've, what is the time? Coming up 20 past 9. Okay, no I won't. Once I've docked and added these in, I think I'll call it a night. But I think what I may do in a future live stream is I'll show, scenarios where those weapons are effective. So we'll do some like settlement missions. I mean, they really are not difficult. And yeah, and show you, you know, how well the sniper's rifle, you know, does when it's in its environment. I mean, there are some missions on that you get on the mission board that I deliberately avoid because they are a bit cunty and they can be a bit fucking tricky. Especially stuff like covert shutdown. Yeah, okay. Or any of the missions that are non-violent. That is the most difficult variant of the lot. And covert heist, no problem. Standard heist, absolutely no problem. Non-violent heist, yeah, that is difficult. In fact, out of the two, whether it's heist or theft, heist is the easier of the two. Theft is usually a lot more difficult because a lot of the time the item that you've got to steal is out in the open, which means the fucking guards and that and the security and all that, they're all sort of like hanging around waiting. Yeah, it is almost as if they're waiting for you to do something, so it's not easy to time it. I mean, if you're in a wing or a team as it now is, and you got someone there who can distract the guard, then yeah, no problem. Just have the guard do a you know, scan of whoever else you're with, and while they're doing that, then you can pick up whatever it is you're trying to take. I think I came in a bit too fast there.
Docking procedure complete. Aligned when ready. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau wishes you a pleasant and productive visit, Commander.
I mean, I can hand in the combat bonds in the ship here, but I'll have a look and see if there are any missions on the mission board that will give me the chance to use the old sniper's rifle. Might as well give it a look. I said I was going to end it there, but fuck it. It's not like I've got anything else to do.
I'm looking for soldiers. You reckon you're ready to put your training to use, soldier?
Stop calling me soldier. I'm at least 2 ranks above that, you fucking cunt. Combat bonds redeemed.
Your bonds. No problem.
So 33.5 million. Yeah, that'll do.
Remember, there's always a fight somewhere.
Alright, let's have a look, see what we got. So sometime today would be nice. Let's see. If I just want to show the weapons, let's just go all out for combat ones. Somewhere that's close would be handy. 2,246. Alright. Alright. Are these all in the... Right, let's try this one. Let's try somewhere that's in a different system. There aren't any. Fucking... Yeah. How's that for fucking typical? Right, which one's paying the most? There's a chance of being the most difficult. $188,000, so it's this one. It's all the same. Morrow command in CD-40 395. Now, let's take it and see what it's all about. Now, as I've already engineered everything, I don't need to worry about looting the place. Don't need to break in anywhere, so I can just use one of my combat loadouts, combat suit loadouts. What's this? It's just not a fucking reputation change. Alright, let's see where this place is. Right there. Not that tip. I might as well map it before we land. Right, what we got in the old we'll all look back on these days of bugs and janky AI and laugh, right? yeah, I'll laugh. A little device that can be thrown and make a noise to distract people would be good. Well, if there had been any of the explosive barrels around, which of course you don't get at tourism sites, yeah, that would be you use those to distract people. But yeah, legally distinct from Alien Isolation's noisemaker, of course. There's always a fight somewhere, spoken in a Northern Irish accent. Yeah, believe me, the Northern Irish accent there that he's talking about, there's always a fight somewhere. Yeah, I certainly noticed that. I meant the scan and dodge gag. Oh, right, yes, the sounds familiar. Yeah, well, yeah, one time that was pretty much your role. You would have understand there so that the guards could constantly scan you. But I mean, it was shared mission, so you got the payout. It was actually, it worked out really well. Everyone did their bit in that one. Unfortunately, the other 2 or 3 missions that came along after it were a complete fucking bollocks up. I mean, it has to be the other side of the fucking planet, doesn't it?
Shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
So I'll change loadout to combat sniper.
Shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1,
I'm not telling you, my fucking back is killing me. It's been hours since I last took anything for it. 2.6 thousand light seconds, yeah. Certainly did work. Yeah, I say that that really did show that teamed missions are well, in some circumstances anyway, they can work really well. A lot of the time I think the team missions are a bit unnecessary because the mission itself is so easy when you're doing it solo. But that particular one, I can't remember if that was a covert theft or covert espionage. I think it was one of the two. Yeah, that was quite handy because I seem to recall we were in a high security place as well, and I couldn't find where the settlement alarms were, so I couldn't disable them. So yeah, we were having to be like really careful with that one. I mean, the thing with the covert missions is once you've disabled the settlement alarms, then you're fine. You can be as fucking reckless as you like then. Covert theft. Covert espionage is usually easier. Just quickly map this place. Apparently the planets are going to be looking better after the update 6. It's really not that difficult though to be better than the state they're in at the moment. All those fucking repeating patterns all over the place where it's just tiled, it's not procedurally generated as it used to be. Yeah, it's awful. But of course that's one of the areas where, Frontier Developments have admitted, yes, it's fucked. No, we don't know how to fix it. They don't even know why it don't work, let alone how to fix it. So when you get them basically admitting they do not know their own code, you sort of think, well, what fucking chance is there of this game ever getting fixed? I get the feeling I've rather bigged up the sniper rifle here. I'm probably going to make a right fuck up of this. Because this looks like it's going to be a military settlement with a name like Moreau Command. And they can be fucking tricky. don't know. It don't look too bad. Alright, let's see what we got. First thing is, actually get to use the old night vision. The night vision is a fucking godsend. It's definitely a mod that you want to get fitted to your suits. Alright, 1, 2. No one has seen us yet. There's one over there. Alright. Get a bit closer. There's also one over here. Ah, he's fucking seen the body. Oh well, took him out anyway. So, one left. So I've killed 5 of them, and this last bloke here, he's totally oblivious to it all. Here he is. And there we go. So that's it. Yeah. I'll see if I can get a few extra credits from scanning them.
Bounty detected.
I can't be bothered to find them all, so I'll just scan whoever's close by.
Bounty detected.
Oh, fuck it. Alright, well that's 2 anyway. But there you go, I mean, that's how... There's this one that I took out.
Bounty detected.
Core, 3,200. That's worth fucking doing. But yeah, I mean, that's how easy they are, you know, with the sniper's rifle. None of them here that you're around. Obviously it helps if you're moving about quietly. And yeah, just wipe the lot out. None of them even know you were there. And if you're still after, you know, materials and what have you, you can then loot the place to your heart's content. So it's all very easy stuff. But let's have a look. The old chat here is minge shot time. I don't think I shot anything in the minge this time. I actually shot some of them in the head. Fucking hell. I vaguely remember that one. Was that the one where Panther distracted the scanners? I cloned the profile from the ceiling window and Lukozer disabled the alarms and stole the sample. I couldn't remember if I disabled the alarms. I thought I couldn't find it, so I didn't bother. But actually, if it was stealing a sample, then I must have done, because once you try opening the sample thing, the alarms go off. So, but yeah, that was the one anyway. There was a tip-off. They know you're coming. The Odyssey experience in a nutshell. Well, can't fucking argue with that. The night vision negates the need for Panther UK floodlight systems, Inc. Yeah, it does, yeah. I'm at a loss to understand why the hand weapons cost so much when you can buy a ton of battle weapons for less money. Yeah, I think it was in one of the alpha videos I was saying, you know, a ton of a ton of personal weapons or a ton of battle weapons. I think it's something like 14,000 for a ton of them, and yet to buy one that's you know, just a grade 1 hand weapon costs more than 10 times that. Yeah, I mean, they say they were going to bring in a completely separate currency for all of the like ground-based stuff, all the planetary weapons and what have you. So what happened to that? Because they didn't bother. So the first thing people who've been playing the game for even just like a year, first thing they did was just go, all right, okay, I'll buy the whole fucking lot. Because, 150 grand is fuck all when you get, you can get 1.2 million for destroying one ship. So, that was fucking, that was a ridiculous decision. I suspect, and it is only a suspicion, that a lot of people were whining about it, that they didn't like it, and they, I just seen Panther's comment. You could make these missions more difficult if you ask for landing permission on the way in. Just an idea. You can make them really fucking difficult if you ask for landing permission when you when you're approaching a settlement where you're supposed to be slaughtering everyone and they've been tipped off and know that you're coming. Fucking hell. Yeah, there you go. There's a way of giving yourself a challenge. That's a fucking challenge and a half, that. Now, I completely lost the thread of what I was saying. Oh, yes. Yeah, the supposed new currency. I suspect that, a load of people were whining about, it means, I don't know what the fucking hell they were whining about. Some of the stuff that people whine about in the forums is just unbearable, The people in the forums, so often they spend their time whining about stuff in the game that just does not matter. There are plenty of things that are fucked up in Odyssey that need sorting out and deserve complaint, deserve criticism. But things like, the lack of fucking ship interiors and the lack of VR support, right? They are not things that deserve complaining about, because Frontier Developments have said over and over again since the alpha started, they're not coming. Fucking deal with it. Stop endlessly whining about it. They've got to get the fucking game fixed and working, at least half decently before they start adding any features. And ship interiors are not going to be one of these features that get added. They never will be. Anyway, I think on that note, because this thing has gone on for a hell of a lot longer than I planned, I think that will do for this. I have no idea when I'm going to do another one of these, and I have even less of an idea of what I will be doing in it. If anyone has any ideas as to what I can do, I'm sure some of you have plenty of ideas about what I can do, but if you've got any ideas that are related to Elite Dangerous that I can do, then bung them in the comments. It's highly likely that I'll completely ignore them, but you never know, I might actually see one and think, I might even give that a try. I doubt it, but it might, So there you go, that is this stream done. So now go